Hi there everyone, my name is Nag99. Don't ask about the 99. So in the past few days I saw a lot of content creators posting videos about the improvements that New World has implemented on their PTR server for the leveling and questing between level 1 and level 25. Some of the content creators went as far as saying that New World is great again, as I saw that this was the title that Asmongold used for his review of this new changes. So I went and downloaded the PTR, created a new character, and I'm going to give you my opinions on this matter, even though nobody asked for it. The Great Sword. Complete quest. My session on the PTR server was about 2 hours long, in which I managed to reach level 15, and I'm telling you it was actually quite enjoyable. It's a totally different experience from what we had when the game launched. The story, the quests, everything flows a lot better, and they flow from one to the other. It guides you towards your next objective, it guides you to the town, it guides you to the next reward, and actually the rewards are even better and a lot more meaningful. As you saw, you get all the weapons as rewards, the great sword. Don't expect everything to be great, because the style of quest is still gather 5 things or kill 10 mobs or stuff like that. But it's still a great improvement. Also the story, we actually have a story right now. It's the way they are delivering the story is a bit basic. They do it through a series of voices that you hear. I think it's Isabella, and the text, so they don't offer in-game cinematics or stuff like that. I saw one cinematic which was actually a work in progress, and it was not actually a cinematic. I don't know how it will how it will be in the end, but yeah, it's still something from the zero that we had when the game launched. One last thing for the stories and questing, they have side quests, and one time actually the reward for the side quest was good. I strayed from the main quest and I went on a different location to do the side quest, which was quite nice, and the reward was good. So another plus for that. That's it for the questing and story. I saw great improvement, and it's a very positive trend for this game. The first thing I noticed when I launched the game was the improved aspects of the enemy. Even the first enemy, the drone, how it's called, guy that attacks you and you do the tutorial, the textures looked a lot better, and he was overall looking more impressive than before. Along my entire session of gameplay, I think I encountered one new kind of enemy. It was some kind of knights thematic with 4 variations. It was one with a bow, one with a sword, with a spear, and their boss, which had a shield and a hammer, I think. So they looked quite nice, but overall my impression was that all of the enemies, they were improved in some way. They looked a lot better than what we saw before. Regarding locations, well, I started in Windsward, and the city looked pretty similar. Even I felt like exactly the same, no big changes. I saw in other videos that cities looked different. Maybe Windsward is not one of those cities, and I didn't get to those new locations. But also I saw a big improvement and a lot of changes when it comes to the points of interest around the cities, where things happened to the previous buildings. They are changed, or they are improved in some way, or even new big camps have appeared with new enemies, and it looks it makes the world more interesting and feel full of content than what we had before. Also, there's I saw that they added a lot of quick travel locations that will help you move faster on the map, but there is still a lot of walking. I was walking a lot between locations, and it's a lot faster, but still you need to do some walking. Regarding the new weapon in the game, the Great Sword, I think it's long overdue. I would have loved to have it in the initial launch because I like playing with Great Swords. So I'll be fast. My opinion about it feels good. The attacks, the skills, everything flows nice. But I don't like the look of the swords. They are too big. I would more like a different aspect for it. But this is maybe the future swords will be a lot better looking. I will not go into skills or anything because that can be a totally different video about theory crafting, how you should spec with this weapon. But as a feeling right now, I pretty much liked it. Final thoughts. It's good what they are doing. I feel like they are on the right track, but I feel it's bit too little too late from my perspective. The grind towards max level was the least of the problems that this game had when it launched. So they are resolving this issue, but the biggest issue for me, at least, came after I reached max level, and I found little to no motivation towards doing the little content or small amount of end game content that the game had then. Not even PvP. It was really nothing to do, not worth doing. So in the end, the conclusion, I'll summarize it in a saying that I saw in a movie, which said something like this: you can put a tuxedo on a goat, but it's still a goat. This is my first video of this kind, so if by any chance you find it entertaining or helpful, please hit that like button and follow, and I promise I will get better in the future. Until next time, see ya on twitch.tv/snack99. Bye.